want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my name clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. Hitting a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape, and it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. He's 5'10" tall with a 72.8-inch reach. Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes, 168 pounds, bang on, 5'7", with a reach of 71 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am, watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight fights out of London, England. Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes, who at the age of 20 became the youngest post-war holder of the British title and has also challenged for the WBO middleweight title.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Sheffield, England, here is a British, an international, and a European light middleweight champion, Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round one. Got him with a left jab. A perfect counter lands. Has been stepped back for just a moment. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here, expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery referee's skills there. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missing with the left uppercut. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That's what you know. Go all your work all the way through camp. Keep it in the gaps right there. Don't be looking there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your day. Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
What do we expect to see here in round two? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything, your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with that uppercut. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes the Spice Boy. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right.
Talk about Rhodes in that last round. On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Bombs away. Punch caught him clean. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. misses with that jab. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You have to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. It's code red time for Ryan Rose. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about winning that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Eventually, you know what you're doing. Good luck. Just stay. You're gonna lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this.
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Nigel Benn down! Can you believe it? And you can see it right here. That body shot sent him down and they weren't getting up. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I like it. I'm happy. Man.
Box him back together and put it back on him this round.
Come on. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Come on, you let him back into this, you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab bases, just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go it.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already.
Get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Sticking a few body shots in there, vary it up, great work.
Mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box.
3 shots, yeah? Good work at that.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've lost, though. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Right?
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
His stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good counter punching. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good work there to get your focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart, great work. Stay focused, don't get back into the fight. Great work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear it down a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. From this moment forward, another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
There's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to dial it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Incredible work rate. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Say it ain't so. The Spice Boy is down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Cecilia Brækhus. She's 5'7" with a reach of 66.9 inches. And she'll be facing the Empress, Alicia Napoleon, 5'5" tall with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
The First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the most decorated athletes in the history of the sport. Alicia Napoleon fighting out of New York. This middleweight won the championship back in 2018.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, known as the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Look how that straight's affecting them. Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Straight right just misses. It's a real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. They're both trying for a knockout. The straight right just... Did you see that? And Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I love that.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
They got out of the way of that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
And I need you to win this round. So get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back, and just box her. Just be...
You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful.
Go back, win the round. It's only one round.
Vary it up a little bit. You can't figure you out. Good work, man.
Let's go out there.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That hook won't score. She catches and counters. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter shot by her. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice slip to avoid the jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. The counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on. You've let her back into the fight. You are much better.
Looking in there for one shot at a time. Just set her up, you'll take her out.
Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her this round. You've done all the way.
Now I don't want you to load up. Don't go look.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together.
She's ready to go. She's smashed, man. She's hurt. She's
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
to see it, and she might wiggle her way out. You better
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action. On to the fourth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you go and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They block that jab. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
Nope, that jab not going to score. This is what a shot, and down goes Breakus. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
Get focused. Your mind back.
okay, happy. I like that one. Good work.
Switched off completely. Get your mind.
You're landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab.
Brethren, so come on. You've let her back into the fight. You are much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not even in your league. Come on. Switch on.
Right hand's beautiful. That's
Back into the fray here in round 5. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Insane action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab misses. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you.
The first lady of boxing has to go down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took her out.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about breakus in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that, man. Good work.
Get back out there and win the round.
One shot at a time. Just set her up, you'll take her out. She's ready to go.
Have a bad round? We have bad rounds. That's fine. We don't care. We get back up, and we go back out there, and we make sure the next rounds are good.
Don't let her get back into the fight. Keep smart.
Yeah, and blow it now. So I need you to get back out there.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab.
I've seen you do that.
On to the 6th round. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Cecilia Brækhus goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Brækhus in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Boxer, just be smart. Just get your shots off.
I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time.
It's only one round that you've lost, so don't even worry about it. Cast it from your mind. You've done all the way through. So get out there.
I see it, and she might wiggle her way out. You better go in there and finish.
Sing back together and show her. That's...
Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart. Don't let her get...
So get your mind back.
There's the bell to start round 7. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Defense is not an option for these two. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. Looks, that hurt her bad, and down goes Cecilia Brækhus. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. The ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles, brother have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real, brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his, been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash, not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince like. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins, go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money, most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here we have Wild One. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
First up we have Wild One from the United States of America. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
Just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with yellow, the Wild One. Hiding out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
And this one has all of those big fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. You'd like to see more jabs. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That uppercut to the body. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about.
I love that. I love that. That chap's slick. Now go on.
Go out there, you win this next round for me. You've been coasted.
I'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's confident.
You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
No power shots. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
And you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand.
It's soft on me. fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there.
Just bear it up a little bit so we can't figure it out.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your boxing back together.
Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Just one puller right there. And now going for the finish. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Will the referee stop it? And the wild one gets dropped. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I need to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what they're fighting.
The wild one goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Come on. Let him back into the fight.
Great man, great man. Relax, relax. Just stay focused.
Not in more lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it.
Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Let him kiss the fight. Great man. Just stay focused.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
So just keep coming on there with his jab. Get me timing already.
There's the bell to start round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself,
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This may do it! Good job trying to back. Hold that thought! And they got caught! You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford...
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Why weren't they more cautious? And the wild one goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of talent. Put down your Eagles head. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left uppercut doesn't score. A chance to make history. And the wild one gets dropped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.